Manchester United. They were once a European giant. Now they are the second best team in Manchester. What happened? Many experts and fans believe Manchester United don't win because they don't have talented players. Valid observation. But the question is, why don't United have talented players? Not having talented players isn't the problem. It is a symptom of a larger issue. Manchester United are atrocious at recruiting. Manchester United are handicapped by their human resources department. Yes, HR has caused United's downfall. The people recruited at United across all positions are toxic, which is why United have a toxic culture. And this toxic culture is the reason why United continue to lose. But what about tactics? Now, some of you will try to argue that United lose because the manager is playing the wrong formation. Let me tell you something. Tactics and strategies hold no value if people in your organization have a negative mindset. 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1. Tactics don't matter if your organization has a toxic culture. Culture is a powerful force that influences how we think and behave. Every group has its own unique culture. The culture of your family is different to the culture of your circle of friends, which is different to the culture of your workplace. We think and behave differently depending on the group, because each group has a different culture. The same player would behave differently at Real Madrid than he would at Tottenham because of cultural influence. But to drop some Jedi wisdom, I am one with the culture, and the culture is with me. Culture shapes us, and we shape the culture. The culture of the group influences the people in the group, and the people in the group create the culture of the group. It is a symbiotic relationship. Manchester United are regressing because their culture is terrible. And their culture is terrible because they hired the wrong people. And these wrong people reinforce and strengthen the terrible culture at the club, ensuring that Manchester United remain mid. You see, Sir Alex Ferguson built a championship-winning culture at United by being a smart recruiter. Sir Alex searched for players who not only possessed talent, but they had the right personality. Sir Alex understood that to be the top-performing organization in a highly competitive industry, you need a strong, positive organizational culture. And to build and maintain this positive culture, you need people of good character. Tactics alone can only get you so far. A strong culture is what carries you through moments of adversity. But ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left United, United's culture has deteriorated, and so have their performances on the pitch. Sir Alex leaving Manchester United is comparable to Tony Stark's departure from the Avengers. Sure, the team still exists, but it is not the same without their leaders' charisma and strategic brilliance. Now, Manchester United are like a ship with an inept captain who is attempting to navigate a storm while organizing a crew consisting of mercenaries. A toxic culture. So, how do we fix that? To fix cultural issues at an organization, you need to bring in leaders with a strong personality. Someone who commands respect, someone who demands high standards, someone who won't hesitate to call out toxicity and correct it. The challenge is, how will Manchester United convince such a rare leader to join their dysfunctional organization? Turns out, the most accomplished football player of all time, an icon who had won everything at Manchester United, the talisman of the most dominant team in European football, the legend himself, Cristiano Ronaldo, made a sentimental return to Old Trafford. A legendary leader like Ronaldo back at Manchester United, this was it. Ronaldo was United's golden ticket out of mediocrity. Not only was Ronaldo the greatest goal scorer in the world at that time, but he had the leadership credentials to rebuild the winning culture at United and restore the club to its glory days. The serial winner, CR7, would show everyone at the club what it takes to win. Ronaldo would lead by example, and all everyone else has to do is follow his lead. Surely Manchester United cannot mess this up. Can they? Well, United messed it up. When Ronaldo returned to Old Trafford, he put everyone on notice. From the players, to the manager, to the owners, to the kitman, to the chef, Ronaldo informed everyone, if you don't change your attitude, if you don't put in more effort, if you don't start caring, Manchester United will continue to lose. That is not just a prediction, that is a spoiler. But instead of listening to the advice of the greatest of all time, the people at Manchester United were offended by Ronaldo's claims. The perpetually mediocre people at United claimed that Ronaldo was being toxic and a bad teammate. They complained that Ronaldo was being unreasonable and difficult to work with. The Manchester United players, manager, and the owners, united in their commitment to mediocrity, launched a public campaign to ridicule Ronaldo. The campaign continued until one day, tired of the pettiness and toxic culture, Ronaldo left the club. So we have established that Manchester United's main problem is a toxic culture. And we have also established that United's cultural issues cannot be fixed by bringing in leaders from the outside, since there are too many toxic people already inside the organization. To rid Manchester United of this toxic culture, we need to rid United of the people responsible for creating and upholding the toxic culture. In other words, the only possible solution to restore Manchester United to its former glory is Glazers